Hey everybody, I'm Geno Reynolds from The Real Opinion. Today on The Real Opinion, we're going to be talking about two coming-of-age movies. One is a dramedy about growing up different in California. The other is a Pixar film about what goes on in our heads as we get older. Here are a couple of quick reviews for two films that you may want to consider or not consider checking out. First up is Dope. This dramedy about three high schoolers who were sorta stuck in the 90s and set in Inglewood, California at times reminded me a lot of the spoof movie CB4, which was both good and bad. When it was making fun of itself, it was pretty strong, but then the tone would flip to dead serious, which threw me off at times. Though I really enjoyed the film, the balance between funny and serious seemed to be out of whack. That being said, both the serious parts and funny parts worked really well on their own. It could be a serious scene involving the consequences of selling drugs to an uncomfortably funny scene talking about who can and can't use the N-word. The music was by far the best part of the film, from the variety of 90s hip-hop to the original tunes written and produced by Pharrell. In the end, the film as a whole works because of the excellent acting and the messages it's trying to get across. I would still call it a rental, but a pretty strong one. Next up is Inside Out. When it comes to kids' movies, it is pretty rare when the film speaks more to the adults taking the kids to the movie than vice versa. Inside Out is one of those movies. Now, there is more than enough here for the kiddos, don't get me wrong. This movie is pretty imaginative and funny, but ultimately it is a very deep movie. This movie is about growing up and how we change when that happens. It is about how it's okay to feel other emotions than happiness. Sometimes we need to feel other ways to get through the problems in life. Our emotions have to work together to help us survive this little thing called life. It talks about how we have to let some things go as we grow up. The imagery it shows fully represents how our main character feels about everything: family, imagination, dreams, etc. There are scenes of hilariousness and seriousness which are all perfectly balanced. There is a scene involving our main character's imaginary friend that is a tearjerker. If I had to pick a favorite character, it would be Lewis Black's Anger. It's just funny to hear him try to be clean.
Can I say that curse word now?
This short review can't do this film justice. It has something for everybody. Go see it, with or without the kiddos. But remember, it's only just one guy's opinion. I'm Geno Reynolds from The Real Opinion. Until next time.